What's up, guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Spring has sprung and we have officially made it through winter without snow sticking on the ground. I really thought we were going to be waking up to some snow, but look at this, baby. We are ready to harvest on our first ever field. We've got some beautiful wheat here, the color of gold, baby. We're going to be harvesting this today, making some money. We've also got our canola over here, which is looking pretty good, pretty healthy. I think we've got one more month or so. We're going to be able to harvest this, and things are looking pretty good. Now, we have changed things up a little bit. A lot of the tips that I read said if you're a beginner to turn off seasonal, like planting and harvesting and things like that. I feel like we need it. I feel like it's fun, so we're going to turn seasonal back on here. We've got to plant in the green and harvest in the orange. Obviously, this one is already ready to go, so we're kind of cheating a little bit, but that's okay. Now, one thing that concerns me is this guy right here. So he's got 86% damage. I'm not sure where all of that damage came from, so I think we're going to take this into town. Let's get this thing set up, get her fixed up, make sure that she's all good to go, and then we have a couple of things on the list today. I think we're going to have a productive day. My goal is to get a bale spike for our other tractor, and I'm hoping we can feed our animals because they're going to be hungry, and then of course we've got some fields to get ready for the upcoming planting season. And when I say upcoming, I mean like it's literally right now. Like we could start planting stuff right now. So I don't know if we're gonna stick with the grains for now. Maybe we do something a little bit tougher if it can potentially make more money. The thing is we kind of know how the grains work, so we've got some decent money here. We've got 20K in the bank. We've got a bunch of contracts that we're going to be able to do, especially with it being springtime. I think we're going to find plenty of work out there. So we could branch out maybe with one field. Maybe our big field will do something we know, and then our smaller field will do something a little more interesting, like some sunflowers or something. Could be kind of interesting, but again, I don't really know what we need to do for that, so we'll figure that out. But looks like a lot of the snow is gone. All the roads and stuff have been plowed. Everyone is ready for an exciting new year, profitable new year, hopefully. And I need to see how to service this thing. I'm assuming we're going to pull into the service station right here. Let's just go ahead and park this guy. I mean, she ain't much, but she's ours. I really like this tractor, so I'm hoping we're going to be able to get this thing fixed up. Hold on a second. Just across the parking lot here, looks like this might be it. Okay, so it's next to the shop, but not at the shop. So if we stop in here, can I interact with this? Hello? Can you help me out here? Okay. It's going to cost us no, that's to repaint it. $4,411 to repair this thing. All right. I'm not sure how we got it so messed up. Paint conditions obviously not doing well either, but that's okay. I know there's a power washer. I think it's back at the barn that we could potentially use to take care of this thing, but yeah, apparently we've been treating this thing pretty poorly, or it might not even be us, it might be our workers, because oftentimes we kind of lend this thing out, so we'll keep an eye on that. She's back up to 100%. Maybe she started there. I'm not sure why it was so bad. Obviously, running into things is going to cause it to wear down pretty quickly, but for oh, there's a deer out there. For a tractor of you know, this caliber to need that much repair after half of a season is kind of crazy, if you ask me. And you know what? Now that I think of it, before we head back home, I did not realize this is how slow our reverse was. So we're gonna do a 3-point turn here. We might not need to, but these things can turn pretty aggressively. Look at that. That's insane. I forgot a while ago we had reset our harvester trailer, so we might as well pick this up and take this home. It'll save us a trip. This guy back here. Beautiful. All right, let's head home. So we've already lost some maintenance here. There's no way we have damage, right? Hold on. Let me hop out. Let me check this. It says that okay, there's no damage on it. The blue bar is not 100% full with that wrench. I'm not sure what that would be. I mean, I think I hit a stop sign once with this thing in episode 1, but I don't remember doing any other damage. Okay, don't do this, Mr. Car. Just let me take a left here and you be on your merry way. I don't know if it's driving fast, if it's driving through the fields, or what would cause that to drop as much as it did. Again, maybe our employees are running into things, but hopefully we can nip that in the bud. Now, I feel like we really don't need this thing, so I'm gonna set it alongside the barn over here. Let's get her parked up next to the barn. Get rid of it back there. And then we're going to go get our cultivator. We're going to go get our big field ready to go. Maybe running over bushes isn't a good idea. I don't know. I'm not sure what we've got going on here, but let's get this guy right here. Spring has sprung and she waits for no one. Hook this thing up. Oh my gosh, I love the colors, dude. It was looking so drab towards the end of the last episode. Just seeing the seasons change like that is so cool. We've got the yellows and golds and stuff happening. So we're going to take this thing over here. Let's try to be nice and stay on the main roads when we can so that we don't do any more damage to this thing. And we are going to cultivate this entire field, but it's not going to be us. It's going to be our worker. So good luck with that. This is the biggest field that we own. We have not planted anything here yet. Very excited to see what we can do. I kind of want to do canola and I want to buy some beehives. We know how canola works. We aren't stressed about it, and I think we can make a lot of money with that, really increase our yield. But let's not worry about that for right now. What I am a little worried about are these cows here. So we're looking pretty good. I think we're going to be having some babies soon. We're at 100% health and 60% reproduction. Now we need to make sure we keep that health and happiness up. We only have 1,600 liters of food left, so that has started to go down a little bit. We skipped ahead a couple of months since the last episode, so we need to get this hay bale into the trough, and we don't have anything that can do that. Obviously, we rented the skid steer and stuff before, but I think we have an option with this guy. We could probably look. So which tractor is this? Is it this, the 3650? Aha, 3650. All right, beautiful. So if we take a look at that 3650 tractor, we should be able to see. Oh, we can get a front loader attacher. And then that's going to let us get other things, I think. Because then we can get a front loader tool and we can get a bale spike. Back at the shop here. So let's make sure we're getting the right thing here. So we're going to go, again, small tractors. Let's take a look at this 3650. So if we had the front loader attacher, which we're going to have to get. We can get the quick one or the Howard. Can we see what's compatible with that? We can't. Quick looks to be a little bit cheaper. It's a smaller one, so we're going to go with the quick. Well, let's get this quick front loader. So we've got the front loader attachment right there. That's like the actual loader part. And then you need the front loader tools. And I'm assuming this bale spike is going to be able to go on there. It's only 600 bucks. That's not bad at all. So we will purchase this. And I'm really hoping we're going to be able to use both of these. Now, the thing is we don't have the actual like front loader part that this attaches onto. Like if we go into our 3650 here, you can see you need the front loader attacher, which is this part right here. There's a quick version or a Howard version, so we need to get that. Now the thing is, technically you're supposed to buy that or set it up when you first buy the vehicle, but been watching some videos, this thing over here where we also just fixed our thing. I'm glad we found this. Let's take a look at this. So we can select this thing and we can go down and we're going to be able to put that front loader attacher on it. It's going to cost us $1,500. That's fine. Configuration has been changed a little bit, but this way we don't have to buy a whole new tractor to be able to get that. So now we're going to be able to back up and we should be able to go throw that front loader part on and then get the front loader tool on. So it's, you know, obviously a bit of a job here, but it's going to be well worth it because now we're going to have bale spikes that we can use whenever and wherever we want. So if we pull up to this thing, up there, we can attach the quick tool. Beautiful. And then we're going to have the bale spike over here. Gotta get it set up perfectly. There it is. And just like that, we have modified our tractor and we now have a front loader, which means we could put buckets on this. We could do really whatever we want, which is amazing. So let's go back. Let's feed these cows. And we could also see how our employees doing over on the big field across the street. So this is looking good, baby. We're learning. We're getting there. Piece by piece, we're going to build ourselves an empire. I love it too, because for whatever reason, I just really like this John Deere. Like, this is my favorite tractor that we have. Obviously, the yellow one is really cool looking. It's a little bit more efficient. It's flashier, newer, greater, whatever you want to call it. But I really love this thing. And I love that she's specialized now. She can do things that yellow tractor can't. So let's get this thing set up. Lower this bale spike here. And get her ready to spike into a bale. There it is. Lift it up a little bit. All right. We know that we have to put these things in sideways. So if we move it like this, Drop this thing back down, back out of it. Careful not to hit our harvester. We're gonna be grabbing that thing next. Got some money to make, baby, but we can come around here. Let's get at least 2 of those in. Beautiful. Let's lift this up a little bit, get it a little flatter. And we should be able to throw this thing in here. There it is, baby. Self-sufficient. That's what I'm talking about. Let's make sure this is being broken down. Looks like the hay is going up. I mean, their water's okay. We could give them a little bit of water, too. What do we think the best way to store this is? Should we drive around with it all the way up, maybe? Because that way it's not going to get in the way of anything. I mean, that looks kind of silly. We could also just detach it if we wanted. I say we detach it. I'd rather not have to deal with running into things. So let's put this all the way down. I think we should be able to just attach it there. We could keep our front loader tools on, but we're not going to be using the actual bale spike anymore. I love this. I love that we're taking this thing and making it our own. So we've got our water tank over here. I didn't realize we were paying for water when we used that water tank, so it's not the best idea, but it is what it is. If we wanted to, we could take it down to a river and get free water, which is probably what we'll do going forward, especially because this thing is so big. We've got, 4,000 liters of water in here right now, so we aren't gonna have to refill it all that often. I feel like we wasted $3 grand buying this thing, but it's okay. So if we bring this around and get it super close, should bring up our thing. Dump some water out for the cows. We're gonna keep these happy cows, and hopefully they're gonna give us some happy babies here very, very soon. Starting to get this stuff down to a science, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All right, bring this thing back here, drop her off. And then we can head over, we could get in the harvester. I kind of want to go check on what the other field's going. I guess we don't have to actually go over there. We can just go check this out. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Cultivation is going well. Beautiful. Old girl has done a fantastic job. We are going to give her a rest here. Let her take a load off, literally. Over here in shelter. Get her out of the sunshine. Man, that'd be cool if it, slowly wore down your vehicles and stuff. Maybe it does, who knows. But now it's gonna be time. Let's harvest some crops. We can at least get this started, and then we can hire our worker to come over when we need them. Lower this thing, start her up, and here we go. We are officially getting wheat. But yeah, we can have them come over when they're done with the cultivation over there, and then we can let them drive this, and then we'll grab the other tractor. I didn't even think about this. We probably should have just left it out. We could grab the trailer and drive through the field and pick up their wheat and just make this a really efficient thing. Set our cruise control here. Kick back. Yep. We got a long day ahead of us, but it's a beautiful March day. Make some money, baby. Flip this thing around, or this is well, that's how we can potentially do damage to our things. That has a weird depth perception to it. I really thought we were going to be able to swing that right there. This thing turned around. This is so cool. On and down. I think sometimes, I know on some of our trailers and stuff, like if we're using the cultivator and we don't lift it up quick enough, then we're going out on the regular ground or even sometimes pavement and stuff. I bet that has a lot to do with damaging the equipment. But I think we're just damaging equipment as we go, because that's just how it goes. That's just what to expect. Look at this, just perfect lines through here. Doing a great job. Look at all the dust and smoke coming up out of the storage up there. Oh, this is just so cool. Make sure we're keeping it straight here, Trev. Looking great so far. Kind of turned a little bit there at the end. That's fine, not a big deal. We're already almost full, which is crazy. Make sure you pick this up when you're done so you don't do any damage to the actual harvesting part. Workers still out in the fields getting it done. They're close. Just doing I don't really know what the goal is there. I couldn't tell you, so we're just gonna keep doing our thing out here, and we're gonna finish out this field. I really don't understand the routes that the workers take. You would think as AI they would be on it and they would have it down to a T and they'd be exact and precise and using all the GPS features and stuff, but no, they're not very smart. I'll tell you what, man, it's hard to get some good work around here. Do everything yourself. Clouds are moving quick out here, man. Can see the shadows moving across the wheat. That's the thing that I love so much about this. If we step out, look at that's scary. That could totally impale you right there. But look at, it's kind of calm right now. You can kind of see some of the swaying wheat. There were a couple days in the wintertime that were super, super windy, and it was just like, I don't know. There's some, look at like the lines in the clouds and everything. Beautiful, beautiful spring. Is that snow falling? It's snowing again? But I guess March, you know, depending on where we are, I thought we were getting into spring though. I was trying to see, you know, some warmer weather start coming, but okay. Still got some flurries. Shoot, our thing just auto shut off. Don't run over the wheat truck. Oh, you ran over a bunch of it. That's fine. All right. Our thing auto shut off. We're a little bit full here, I think. So we're gonna see. Folding's not allowed while the tool is filled. How do I get the thing to stick out? Pipe out here. Is this? Can we just dump this into the trailer right here? Haha! Let's go, baby. All right. We're a wee bit full here. Just got to take a little load off. Old girl's been crossing her legs for quite a while. She had a full bladder there, but we're going to be okay. I don't even know. It's not going to be able to hold all of our wheat, but we can at least offload a lot of it and then get back to working while we wait for the other guy to finish up over here, just taking his sweet time. He's getting paid by the hour, and he's making sure he gets his money's worth. It's not going to overflow, is it? Okay, let's bring this pipe back in. I don't like that. All right. 97% full on the trailer. We still have... So I guess the full coverage of this thing, of our harvester, and the trailer are both the same, but the actual field has more than that. So we're going to be able to finish this up and get a little extra under our belt. We don't have our straw swath on. I know we could potentially do that, but we don't have a baler, and I don't have the money and stuff to be able to do anything notable with that, so I'm holding off on that for now. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Eventually I'd love to have a baler and be able to do that, but we're just not at that point in our journey yet. But we're getting there. We're getting close. We're making profits. We're upgrading our vehicles, and we're keeping our animals fat and happy, so that, you know, if that's the least we can do, then I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now this is a work of art right here. We have a perfect, don't mess this up, Trev, a perfect leftover path here where we are literally getting everything. Just finishing off the field right as we meant to. It's a little thick there, a little thick. We're good. We got it. Don't overcorrect. Go ahead and lift her up, shut her off, and that, my friends, is a job well done on the field. And you know what? Our employees gonna hate us because they're gonna get done with that field over there, cultivating that, and they're gonna have to come right over here and do this one right after. We got a full trailer of goodies here. Let's take this over to our silo. We're gonna be able to store these until the right time, unless now is the time. Honestly, April, next month, we could sell it, so that's good news. Looks like the snow is starting to come down a little bit more right now, which is crazy. All right, so we're gonna dump around 8,000 liters of wheat here, and then we're gonna go pick up the rest that we have with the harvester. So our soybeans are gonna be done probably next month, and then we're gonna have 2 or 3 fields cultivated, fertilized, ready to go. Like we're in good shape. We're gonna be making a lot of money here. I need to figure out some sort of a routine to do. I'm gonna bring this thing around. Oh, I already know the routine. If we bring it around like this, and we switch over to this guy, we can pull this up out of our parking right next to it. We should just be able to dump right into it. Oop. I hope that's not spilling. I don't think it is. I mean, it certainly looks like it is, but I don't think it is. So we've got that there. Then we can back this thing up. Don't want to end up hitting the roof here. And then we could go dump the rest of this. I'm not sure what happens if you leave it inside the harvester or whatever else. I don't want to take any chances, so let's just make sure we always do the right thing. Get that stuff dumped out. And all right, that is a good start to the day. We fed the animals, upgraded the tractor, harvested an entire field. Let's see, our worker is officially done, so we can bring this thing around home. We're going to get him started over there, and I think we could also set up another worker to start fertilizing as well. Dude, see, this thing's already beat up. What's the condition on it? 13% damage just in tilling that field or cultivating that field, whatever it's called. This thing looks like it's got a decent amount of damage too. Interesting. So I haven't really noticed. I haven't noticed that when we're doing it, it does any damage. So maybe we try that out. We'll try doing a little cultivation ourselves. This thing's 50% fertilized already, so we don't need to do that. We could probably get this thing fertilized. Can you fertilize before cultivating? I think you can. So let's get our fertilizer here. I think we've got a decent amount. Or no, this is, I think this is our lime current. No, this is fertilizer. 99% sure. Back up here, back up. Beautiful. Yeah, we've got fertilizer. So I'm going to get the AI working on this. Go ahead and start fertilizing. And then I don't think there's a lot of damage you could do with the fertilizer, so we're going to try doing this. And we were at 13%, so let's keep an eye on that, and let's see if we get damage while doing this thing. Drop this thing down, and here we go. Time to put some blood, sweat, and tears into this land. Meanwhile, the AI is just driving backwards and doing whatever the... I think that's why we're getting damage to these things. My goodness. It is nice to be working together, though. I like the moments like this where it's clear that you guys are working towards a common goal. We're spending quite a bit of money to get there, but it's going to be okay. Like I said, we're going to be able to sell our wheat in the next month. Dude, it's like the weather can't figure out what it wants to do. It keeps looking like clouds are coming in, like it's going to rain. We've got snow flurries happening. Sometimes it's light outside and sunny. It's a bit undecided. Okay, so we're about halfway done with this field here. I mean, it's one of the smaller fields, but we should have had at least a couple percent. Oh, we've got up to 15. Okay, so maybe it's just the fact that, like, I mean, cultivating, you're using these things, digging into the earth. It's kind of a hard thing, maybe because it's just after winter, the ground's a little bit more solid and we can't cultivate as well. I have no idea, but it's definitely doing damage to the machines. In that case, let's go ahead and let some AI get to work over here, and then we're going to take this thing over and we're going to start planting on the other field that we have available. Have a good one. Good luck with the rest of the field. Don't know why you're starting in the middle where you are, but it is what it is. Not going to judge you. I can't believe how much fertilizer we still have, dude. This is amazing. Trying to get this thing backed up nicely here. Don't want to go too fast. There we go. All right. We can drop that guy off. We're going to grab our seeder. I want to see what other seeds we have available. I don't just want to stick with wheat and stuff. I also feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea to stick with something that we know we're good at. Oh, we can't even plant wheat right now. So we could do oats, sunflowers, potatoes, sugar beets. I know this sugar beets take some specialty equipment and stuff. Potatoes, I think, are a specialty plant, so we're going to save those. I say we do sunflowers. That is if we don't. Wheat, barley, oat, canola, long grain rice, oilseed radish, grass, peas, spinach. Oh, shoot, there's more down here. Peas, spinach, grass are all year round. Oh, I can't wait to do olives and grapes and try to make some wine eventually. The thing is, we got to check pricing. So like sunflowers, we would have to go buy seeds for that. And apparently, I just did some research on it. Apparently, it's not that great just selling it by itself. It's good if you turn it into the sunflower oil, but we're gonna need the oil refinery for that, so we just don't have the money for that yet. I have no idea what sorghum is, dude. That I don't know what you use that for. We haven't done oats yet. I feel like oats could be good. That way we're kind of working down the thing. We've got wheat, barley, canola. We've done everything but barley there. Then oats. Corn would be fun. I think we're going to need some specialty tools for that, though, so maybe we could look into that at some point. Let's do oats. We already have oat seeds. We're all good to go. We can just start planting right now and get another crop in the ground so that we always have kind of a year-round run of crops running. Here we go, baby. While one field is getting prepared, the other one's being planted. We are wasting no time. I think that is probably something we could kind of try, especially until we can get some production chains going and start getting some tier 2 and 3 items and start selling things for more. Let's try to space things out throughout the year so that we have a constant stream of income. It's not all the same thing all the time. She's got a fancy new front loader arm on her, but she can still do the old handiwork she always used to. This is old Trusty here. She's doing well for us. I really do want to do corn. I think corn is going to be our next objective. Maybe in the next episode I'll do some research on how to do it. Obviously every single... Oh, we're getting some achievements and stuff, but obviously every single crop takes a little bit of different stuff. I just want to make sure we aren't getting ourselves in over our heads to where we won't be able to, cultivate or take care of something. I want to make sure we have everything that we need. So I don't know, corn is just so cool. It's so tall. You get to watch it grow really aggressively. So I feel like it'd be kind of a fun crop to do. Yeah, they're done. Let's go ahead and hire this out. Good luck with the rest of this. Dude, look at that. I mean, come on. Stop it. Look at all the colors. The greens, the yellows, the blues. We still have kind of some frost and stuff on the grass, but life is coming back. Spring has sprung. This game is amazing. When that gets cultivated, we can grab our fertilizer here. I think we've got one more pallet of fertilizer. We're going to get our other field set up. Really, oh, don't run it over, Trev. Really excited for this other field. Excited to see what we can do with that. We've got so much room for activities. Got all that there. And we could start getting to work over here. Getting this thing fertilized and ready to plant whenever time allows us. I gotta be honest, the fertilizer is nice, dude. Look at how much ground we're covering here. That is just insane. One day we're gonna have a cultivator big enough that we can do an entire field in a couple of passes, but look at this, dude. That is amazing. Got kind of a curved field here, makes it kind of fun. Just try to hold about this distance, but we're gonna be able to get our biggest field done in just a couple of passes for the first half of the fertilizer. Trees in the way here. We're gonna have to shut this off and do a little creative maneuvering here. We can bring it around this way. I just love how it's, I don't know, it's so imperfect. Like, you don't have to do everything by the book. You're not gonna hurt the field or anything. Sometimes you miss a couple spots. That's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is an imperfect science. We want to try to get as much yield as possible, but at the end of the day, we can only do as much as man and machine allows. We're gonna try to make it worth it. Definitely not the prettiest lines we could have done. It is kind of an odd-shaped field. It's not like we had straight... Ooh, we missed a little bit there. That's fine. On the left. It's a bit of an odd shape. It's not like we had direct, perfect rows, but I cannot wait to plant this thing. Oh, that's going to be amazing. Maybe we can do corn over here. We're really putting the, can you damage the field to the test here. We've got the big tractor with the big tires. We missed a couple of spots out here, so I'm going to try to get what we can. Just little lines where we got a little too aggressive. And we're making our way. Save this a little bit. Dude, the fertilizer lasts forever. Bring this over here, and we have a fully prepped field ready to go. So we've upgraded tractors, we've fed animals, we've prepped fields, we've planted new product that we haven't had before. Today's been a good day. He's finishing up over there. Almost done. And one thing that's pretty cool that I figured out you could do is, let's just go frolic out into our field here. Get like a nice view. Got like the barn and stuff in the background. And you can go in. The time lapses look insane. Look at the clouds going by there. Hold on, we can do a little bit more than that. 360 times real time. Look at the time up at the top right. Dude, oh. It just looks so good. Doesn't make our worker work any faster though, although I think they just finished up, so that's exciting. Oh, sweet. We've got a thunderstorm coming in. You can see on the top, up top. Oh, rain. Wait, this is amazing. I don't think we've seen rain yet. We've seen snow. Oh, this is incredible. Dude, it's honestly a little ominous. The thunder rolling off in the distance. The weather vane up here. Looks like we might be getting... Is that wind or is that tornado coming up next? I was down for my first thunderstorm. I don't know if I'm ready for my first tornado. There are tornadoes in this game, I think. I remember seeing it in a what's it called? Like a trailer? Oh, this doesn't look good. It was snowing earlier, so we've got a mix of hot and cold air happening. Oh. Back down to real time. Oh, look at the fields. The fields going here. Oh my gosh. I don't see any funnel clouds or anything. They don't look good though. They look a little weird. Oh, dude, this is at nighttime. I don't like it. This is scary. Grandpa? You still out here, Grandpa? Yeah, Grandpa's still here. Dude, this is terrifying. Grandpa, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you should be back inside, dude. This is not looking good. Got a flashlight. I feel like this makes it a little bit worse, if I'm being honest. There's a school bus going by. Get those kids home. Wait, there it is. It has it on the... We have to go check it out. It's you and me, little buddy. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't like this at all with the windshield wipers on. We've been through so much today. You've done a great job for me. We're gonna go tornado hunting. Let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into. Oh, I think this thing's a little bit faster than our other one too, so I'm gonna drop off our our cultivator first for sure. This is so exciting, dude. We're going storm chasing in a farming simulator game. Now I know there's a setting. It allows you to turn crop destruction from serious weather on, and I don't know if that's just tornadoes or if that's like if we could get blizzards or heavy snow or anything like that. So like I know. Oh, is that it right there? Are you kidding me? Obviously, we don't want to get too... Oh, that is so ominous. We don't want to get too close to this thing, but I'm probably just going to drive into it at some point. Oh, this is amazing. Look at the debris being flown. Oh, gosh. Okay, the debris is getting close. I don't think we have health in this game. I know our crops and our equipment does, so... Maybe if we leave our tractor out there, he's going to be okay. I would rather risk myself... Oh. I gotta run into. Are you? Dude, look at. I want to see some cows or something flying around. Oh my goodness! One of Mother Nature's strongest creations right here, and we are right in the thick of it. It's destroying the crops here. Poor David. He had some grass. If you look over here. It's ready to... Dude, he had some grass that was ready to harvest. David's been growing grass and the tornado's taking it up. Let's try to get in the center of it. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so terrible. I love that we can just walk into it. That's amazing. I don't think you would ever want to be this close to a tornado otherwise. Looks like it's moving off the field towards the trees. Dude, that is insane. I mean, this is a farm simulation game. This is not a weather sim game. For them to have a tornado this nice, tornadoes are difficult. This is amazing. Run! Dude, I can't get over just how insane this is. So they will show up. They'll destroy your crops. They might destroy your buildings. I'm not sure. Gonna let old girl drive into this thing. Why not? She can handle anything, baby. Here we go. I really thought we might be taking some damage there, but I don't think we are. I mean, this is for science after all. We need to deploy some probes and stuff. Yeah, it looks like our maintenance is holding pretty strong even in the midst of a tornado. Dude, this thing is so freaking mean. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna try speeding up time a little bit. Let's see if this thing moves. It's kind of weird that it's just staying in the same spot. I mean, it's moving. We can see it moving now. It's just moving really, really slowly. Oh, it's destroying the trees. Wait, that's insane. It's literally cutting the trees in half. Okay, I love that. I was going to say, I kind of want to see a little bit more destruction. I want to see it ripping trees out of the ground, throwing cars, tipping not my cattle, but tipping cattle, that kind of thing. Dude, look at that. I mean, it's got an amazing effect with all the debris and everything flying around, but it definitely needs to do a little bit more damage. There definitely shouldn't be a farmer in Crocs willing to run up to it. I want to be picked up and flung 500 feet and impaled by a telephone pole. Dude, Katie's getting destroyed too. All of her wheat is getting torn up. These guys were all getting close to harvest too, or ready to harvest. That's terrible. It's kind of funny though. I mean, this is crazy. Look, there is a pretty wide path of destruction through here. You can see exactly where it went, where it tore up the crops, where it tore down the trees and everything. That's pretty cool. It's going across the river now. Oh my goodness, dude, this thing is insane. There's plenty of people out in the roads too. You guys are crazy, especially the ones in the school bus. Yeah, man, I don't know. Might have to return this game. There's no cows being flung around like it's Twister or something. I mean, I'm kind of happy these guys are just chilling, enjoying themselves. Just a nice, little air dryer. And there she goes. Path of destruction in her wake. And it's almost like nothing happened. Brand new day. Sun's gonna come out. Clouds are dissipating. Oh, that That was pretty cool. All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to see you guys at our next episode. We're going to keep pushing forward, baby. I cannot believe that just happened. That was so epic. And the best part is we took no damage. We just got to watch it destroy all of our neighbors' stuff, and we're sitting pretty at home. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.